Hello, hello, hello! Welcome. How are you guys doing today? Ready to have some fun? As you guys know, we're here for the tournament. We're still getting set up, getting everything into the proper locations. Be another couple more minutes before the first match starts. Oh, no promises, King. Y'all know I prefer talking over most anything else. Well, hello there.
Hi Incursus, how you doing, man?
I'm doing quite alright. I'm looking to get into the lobby. It seems to be a bit full.
Into the tournament lobby?
Yes.
Oh, do you know the password?
Indeed.
It's not letting you in.
Let me try refreshing. Is there a slot open now? Oh, looks like there is.
Yeah, there is. There is, yep.
There we go.
Yay.
All right.
Technology. Well, I'm really excited, Incursus. 3v3. This is our first one, isn't it?
It is. I'm looking forward to it. And there's a lot of new faces here. I think the free weekend has really opened up the interest to a lot of people.
It did. It did. I think I heard that it peaked at like 6,000 concurrent players today, which is like a first for us. I think the most we've ever had prior to this was about 1,500.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, it's a huge boost for the community. There's lots of servers or lots of lobbies, and lots of newbies, and which is cool too, you know. Yeah, and having recently added the ranking, it's good to see people getting really competitive and trying to get to the top spot.
I've noticed a lot of people have not been going through the tutorial before jumping into multiplayer, even ranked, which is a little bit interesting to see.
Yes.
Players haven't quite figured out what the repair button is, yet they're playing ranked and burning themselves down most of the time. It's quite an enjoyable experience the first few times to see.
It is. It is. I wish they would all just do the tutorial first. It might make it a thing that you have to do just for their own sake, you know, because not knowing how to repair something is crucial. So yeah. Anyways, I guess we're gonna get this started finally. We're running about 20 minutes late, but such is the way of things with this many people. It was the cat herding was real.
Oh yeah, that's why I delayed the stream by about 15 minutes. I saw what was going on. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna not wait for 15 minutes on stream talking to everyone. I'm just gonna delay it 15 minutes and let them know, and we're all good.
Yep. And I expect there's still gonna be some hiccups. I imagine somebody might drop out last second and stuff. So we're just gonna have to.
Oh, I'm sure.
Go with the flow. Flow with the go.
But for now, let's get this first match going. Do we have the teams already in?
I believe so.
We have the okay. So we have the Plebeians versus a name that I'm not going to be able to pronounce.
Sledzy?
Sledzy. I feel like there's some extra syllable added in there, but let's see if they're online. We've got Tucker, a stick of butter, and Mr. Swanky, who are in the match, versus Polak, Bernie, and Livia.
Yes. We think.
I think we're...
Let me just double check that.
Game names are different for sure.
Yeah. Bernie, Polak, and Vina. Yeah, right. This is why I asked them to do it, to sync up. But everybody's saying that everybody's here, so I'm going to just have to take their words for it at this point.
Let's see, you can ask him, I suppose.
Yeah.
Bowler, Winnie, Jackie, are you guys the Sledzy team? What team are they?
Oh.
Well, that would explain that.
Oh. Okay, we have the wrong team here.
Yes, I can't speak to their experience. But you guys aren't in this match. You guys are the 4th match.
I think what has happened is that the bracket has changed at the last second.
Oh.
Plebeians versus Sledz. That, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm trying to keep things organized here. But Shalong has some weird idiosyncrasies, so it keeps randomizing the bracket every time you manipulate the teams.
Makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so one of the Plebeians are correct.
Yes. Alright, so if we can get Sledz in here, we'll just post in the Discord.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, keeping wargaming. We had a bit of a cat herding shenanigans going around, so we wanted to, I just delayed the stream by about 15 minutes, just to make sure we're not doing all the cat herding online. A lot of tournament management stuff, less gameplay. As fun as the tournaments are, they take a lot of scheduling and it's management. Alright, so we do have... There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so we have Team 1. The Team 1 chat.
Yep.
Just need Team 2. And there they go. We can get them on the server. It was Volnor, was it? No.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, my brain is just not working quite yet.
Well, it is, what, 3 in the morning for you guys?
Let's see.
3:30?
Yeah, it's 3 in the morning, so I may say the occasional random thing.
I do not envy you right now. Alright, so Sledzy is
No,
Polak,
I wa-
Bernie, and Livna.
Yep.
Alright, if we can get them into the lobby. Unfortunately, my Polish is not particularly strong. Recognize a few words every so often, but speaking it's not my forte.
I think what has happened is these guys have checked in. Basically, this Sledzy just entered the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we had a team that was...
Yeah, that failed. So, yeah, yeah. So I just threw them in at the last second, and then Challenge put them first up. So.
Well, they would think they would be here for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
All right.
They're telling me that they don't see the tournament on the list.
All right. So can we add them as friends and get them into the lobby if they cannot see the lobby?
Alrighty. Let's see here. Why can't they see that? That makes no sense. No, I gotta get my. yeah, they're just struggling to join.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can add in the friends list, but I don't have very unique names.
Okay. Let's try and
I'm seeing if you can add me on Steam and then let him join on me.
Oh, you found him?
I'm having him add me.
Okay. Thank you. Is his name not match on it, you know what I mean? Is his Discord name different than what he's put?
Yes.
I don't understand what his name is then.
It's a full Polish word. I'm not good at pronouncing them.
LVNA, that?
Podniekaksband.
Oh, right, I see. Okay. Okay, well, this is a very slow start to this tournament. Sorry, everybody. Just a bit of a organizational issue here.
All right, there we go. He's on my friends list.
Okay.
There he is.
Jeez.
You just try to say that word 3 times fast.
Yeah.
And here they come.
There we go.
There
Jeez.
they are.
Okay.
All right. A little bit of lobby
were
connection issues, lobby simulator. Let's get going.
Yeah, I agree. Ready up. Everybody's on the right team. Let's see. Yeah, so they're on team 2, they're on team 1.
We are good to go.
And of course, the first load too. And I was telling everybody, make sure you do the first load in the.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that bad.
I guess so. I have yet to add that elevator music here.
Do 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 do.
Nice sort of cheesy sax, you know.
You can do one of those. I'm sure there's a lot of sax videos online. Have plenty of similarities. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the first match after quite a bit of a delay, almost 30 minutes of cat herding, and we finally into the first match. We have 2 teams here, 2 teams that I'm largely unfamiliar with. I've filled with names that, frankly, I can't pronounce. But we have Team Plebeians here on Team 1 on the left side, and then Team Sledz, the Polish team, on the right side here.
That is correct. And this marks the beginning of our very first 3v3 tournament.
Indeed, this is an exciting moment in the Fort's tournament history. The first 3v3 co-op.
It is, and I think we're going to see some really interesting games. I think we're going to see some very short games too, because of the mixture of experience levels that.
Oh yes, we have a lot of new faces here in the tournament, and the tournament bracket seems quite interesting. Before the last mix-up, my squad was pretty much on one corner, one leg of the branch with nothing but new players. I was like, this is going to be both exciting and probably not terribly eventful. But hey, at least now we got a bit more of a mix going around.
Yeah, we
And
do.
we already have quite a bit of building artwork going around here.
Yeah, we do. We do. Uh, okay, so some people are wise to getting into the tech quickly. Um, some are really fort building and resources.
Well, it seems that there's not a whole lot of aggression coming out of either side.
No.
So we may not... The team with the resources may have a bit of an advantage here, but they are going real hard on these resources. That's more
They are.
turbines than I'll see most teams build over the course of the entire game, let alone this early.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hey, X-Raisin. Is nose head a bit low for you
It's
guys?
going to be interesting to see how that works.
I'm getting some comments in my stream that your voice on my stream may be a bit low, which is concerning because in my ear you're very loud. I have to figure out how to fix that without blowing my eardrums out.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's see if I can fix that for them.
Okay. Well, then I shall do some talking. And what I'm noticing here is, oh, somebody actually built a repair station.
Oh my,
And
that's interesting.
I'd like to welcome the repair station to the forts community because it's rather new. What's your take on the repair station?
Well, the repair station, I think it couldn't have come at a better time with all these new players that have a hard enough time figuring out how to repair manually. Using the repair station has been useful for them. I've been checking out some of the streams, and they've been using it extensively, and it's kept them alive longer than I would normally expect them to be.
Yep.
But in terms of competitive use, I don't see it having a viable use, because it doesn't actually gain benefits that you can't already do just by pressing R on something.
Yeah.
If you have any amount of attentiveness, then it doesn't serve any kind of benefit for you. And it comes at a very real cost of 200 metal and in 20 energy upkeep, which is almost an energy shield. And as we all know, just having one or two extra energy shields on the field is enough to prevent you from firing your weapons consistently.
Yep. Yep.
So I think
I
it's...
would say maybe on a really large map where you just cannot look at the whole fort at once, and if there's just intense stuff going on, you could use it to, you'd put it beside a weapon that's crucial it stay alive, but you can't always be attentive to,
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's where it could be used in a professional way. Sorry, I'm just hearing somebody do a lot of upgrading. That guy has upgraded everything. Oh, I see. So he's the resource guy. I get
I
it.
see.
So, okay, that's actually tactical.
I'm liking the battery fields that they have, waiting for that chain reaction to go off.
Oh,
But they
yeah,
seem to
that's
be
so
much
cool.
more... They seem to be a bit more organized on the left team here. So I
Yes.
suspect, while the right team is already preemptively countered all of left team's soon aggression, I don't see the right team applying any pressure, or even looking like they're gonna be applying pressure for a while. Well, I take that back. They
Yeah.
put down a cannon,
Okay.
and it's being sniped.
Hmm.
Team 1 taking advantage of the AP sniper to just hang off of that cannon. That cannon is not going to survive if they keep it up. And there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
There's some damage to the core, meaning when time runs out, if nothing changes from now, they're going to be losing. Alright, so Team 1 looking like they're going straight to the warheads, not even revealing that they're going to be using swarm missiles or any kind of missile. Or are they? I may have spoken too soon. They have the missile selected. I think they're waiting for the warhead to come fully online before firing it off.
So just make sure there's nothing critical happening online.
Alright, no, I said now this time you're quiet, and that one's not on me. You're just not talking into your mic.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at my other machine here to just make sure everything's okay online after that very clunky beginning.
Sounds like a good plan to me. All right, flak's coming up. Flak getting distracted, and let's see. Is that? I don't know if a flag has their flag has the right angles. It looks like only one, maybe two of them is capable of firing. Yeah, only one, maybe two is capable of even firing at the warhead, and it misses. Warhead, despite having all of these flak online, just free to cross the map and splash its damage. Don't say the side, say the color of the struts. Alright, Team 1 firing off another volley. Swarm missiles first. Warhead to follow up.
They have no... It's interesting that the AA isn't really doing anything there.
Well, AA behind doors. It's
Yeah.
not a new thing.
He's oh, I see. He's blocked his... Both those flaks on the middle fort on the right are blocked by wood.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, we were talking about strut color. That's some very, very red struts. That base was literally just saved by the single rope holding it up across the top.
Pretty much. I don't think there's...
It's not going to be able to take many more hits like that.
No.
Hey, he fixed the flak. Not enough to stop the nuke.
Nope.
Another pretty heavy hit. Now, for all these resources, they're not spending a whole lot here on Team 1, so they've got to be floating a lot of materials here. You can see, you can see they just threw down a bunch of storage. Let's see, they have the factory.
Oh, this is gonna...
Oh,
yeah.
that's the end of that one.
Splash damage there. Okay, now we gotta... Ooh. Interesting. So, because of co-op, that player that just lost his fort can now assist on the other forts.
Indeed. So now Team 2 has a bit higher APM to spread across their remaining forts. Unfortunately, they no longer have the resource income from the top fort.
That's right.
So they're at a fairly significant disadvantage still, but
yeah,
especially considering Team 1's massive devotion to their economic stature. Not gonna lie, Team 1's forts look nigh impenetrable.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Need a lot of heavy weapon fire to even break through them.
And they predicted the laser attack.
Team 1 just investing into heavy weapons left and right. Oh, look at that. They just dropped 3 cannons all at the same time, as well as 2 lasers. They're going to be ramping up their firepower real quick.
Well, they'll win at this stage purely on damage, but I think they're going to finish them off.
Indeed. Remember, guys, we have a 15-minute time limit on each of these matches, and at the end of the time limit, whichever team has the most core health remaining will win. As Team 2 here has lost an entire core, they are down in that count. So at the end of the time limit, which is about 5 minutes from now, Team 1 will win by default, assuming that Team 1 or Team 2 isn't completely eliminated by then. By the looks of things, Team 1 has got a massive advantage, and they still have a lot of anti-air available to them. And their anti-air has not been blocked by wood. And Team 1's doing really well with that AP sniper. It's like they have one player just dedicated to hanging on that, picking out vulnerable points and just blowing things up.
Yep.
It's quite enjoyable to watch.
It is. It is a good system for sure. In the recent update, we made the flaks smarter.
Mm-hmm.
So they will, they're less likely to destroy themselves by shooting into their own door.
Always comedic and disheartening to observe.
Yeah, it was funny, but and they're just more accurate. So the idea, I'm curious to see when a team does the whole missile rush. If somebody's thought ahead and made some flax, if they hold it at bay.
Oh, that's an interaction I didn't expect to see here. The fire beam igniting the warhead, making
Yep,
it deal that
was awesome.
extra damage as it hit onto Teams 2 center's base.
It does. In fact, we increased the damage that causes now.
Wow, look at the widespread damage onto Team 2 here.
Oh yeah, they are.
Team 1 bringing all of their heavy weapons to bear. I'm surprised that center base managed to survive that. It took a pretty heavy beating.
They're hurting for certain.
You terrible human being, you. Team 2 actually burning down, looking like they don't know where the repair button is.
Oh, my
there
God,
they
look
go.
at that. Just hanging by some threads there. Oh, he's declared GG.
Looks like Team 2 is giving up.
Yeah. He's fighting down to the end. He's trying. This is the team that checked in just before the end there and caused us the delay.
Well, hopefully the next teams will be a bit more on point.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another one down.
There they go. Yeah.
Down to the last remaining fort just to finish it off, and that will do it.
Oh, it's cut. GG.
Team 1 is victorious. The Plebeians proceed.
Oh, you got a desync right at the end, too. Interesting.
Well, at least it was after the end of the match.
Yeah, thank God.
Alright.
Okay,
Let's get the results going.
Get the results. I'll do the results. And we just need to let those guys know who is next. Okay, so Plebeians, I don't know which are the winners. Okay.
Alright, so we need the next team in here. It's going to be the Coalition of Idiots versus the Mountain Gigants.
I know, I love that. I don't know if it's a typo or if they intended it. So, because obviously I would imagine it's giants, but
Gigants. That threw me off for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the word giants. What is it? It's the Mountain Gigants. All right.
All right, so we'll have a quick look at the bracket. Coalition of Idiots and Mountain Gigants are next, with Plebeians moving forward. All right, so we must do some herding.
My favorite.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
So the reason why my chat wanted me to say color of the struts rather than left and right, because I didn't know which side was left and which side was right. Just gonna let that sink in.
Missing a teammate. Of course.
Have a good night, Triple Trilly. Perhaps we'll see you around next time.
We have a teammate missing from one of the teams.
Honestly, I think we should just go with the two. It's a co-op anyways. If their teammate is missing. Yep. The alternative is to either have them jump in with someone at the last second, which is not a good idea for cat herding reasons.
We could skip their game for the moment while they
attempt to round them up.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll skip that game for the moment. Skip till they skip them for now.
I didn't say it was you, King. I just said chat in general. Alright then, next two teams, if we can get them in here.
Yep.
Skip the Mountain Gigants match for the moment. It is Team Fury versus Stormfury. Oh my, there's some coincidence.
It might be let's have a look here, as Team Furry.
I misread that again. I'm good at reading things, I promise. Alright, so it looks like we have Voxor in here, which I believe was on Coalition of Idiots. No, Mountain Giants. Alright, so their Mountain Giants is joining.
Okay, so people are able to see the tournament, the lobby, and they're joining. So I don't know what was going on with that first team, but I get the feeling they're kind of new to the game in general. So
we need Team Furry versus Storm.
Yep.
Fury. Mismatch. Thank you.
yeah, good. Okay.
They will be furious for this mispronunciation.
Oh.
I love these guys. Hey, Runner Forge, welcome to the stream. As always, we're having our cat herding shenanigans going around, but hey, we'll get some good matches in eventually.
Okay.
Afterward, we can make up for some extra fun.
Hopefully that will be enough. Hopefully, yes. There we go. Stuvik. I can only imagine that's how you'd say that. Stuvik.
Now, I could go around mispronouncing things.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. Just
For those asking in chat, Fraz is not currently here. Fraz is off in Glasgow at the moment, attending one of the larger conventions.
Which team hasn't shown up?
It is Team Furry has not arrived.
We need, so who?
It is Team Furry that has not arrived. He's looking for the lobby. That's probably not a good sign.
Shoot. Team Furry. But the other guys found it. I don't understand.
Yeah, they can't find the lobby.
Okay. Right. Okay. So let's get. We got to do the Steam thing.
All right. Let's see.
Do you mind?
I don't mind at all.
Okay. Cool.
There we go. See, the co-op plugin is bugged. Yeah, for Honor Forge, it is what it is. Alright, Solar, have a good one, man. Good luck.
Okay.
In the meantime, chat is asking about the new ranked matches, if I like them, and I do. I like them a lot. Currently rank 6. I was rank 2 last night, which means somebody superseded my numbers. I have to claim that later on.
You did well. You only just started yesterday, and you just blazed up to second. It was quite impressive.
Well, to be fair, most of the matches were against players that were not particularly experienced at the game.
Yes. Well, that'll happen.
Did encounter
Hopefully.
a fair few otherwise, which is nice. Encountered Trek Jeff. Did a best out of 3 with him, and he took one off of me. That's my only loss so far.
Oh, from Trek. Sneaky. Okay, so is anybody connected to you on Steam?
Yes. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Trek.
There they go. Good God, their profiles on Steam are furries as well. Alright. Looks like we have everyone here. Teams are correct. Map
Okay,
is
and
up and down. Is map still up and down?
No, it isn't. It's just that's just me. We're gonna go to Dueling Vipers.
That's such a cool name.
It is.
Hey, Jacob Mitchell.
Okay,
Well,
here we go.
welcome to the chat.
Ready up.
And Jay, welcome back, man. Alrighty. Looks like we are ready to go.
One more. Yes, we are all good to go. We'll get there
Okay.
eventually. It's just a little bit harder with this many people. Actually, what's really kind of stuffing us up now is this weird lobby bug. So obviously something has happened with the dedicated server and its visibility online, but it's not consistent because some people can see it and some people can't.
Mm-hmm. I'm noticing the people who can't see it are the ones with larger pings. Maybe there's some region difference that's causing the disconnection.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, I just crashed.
Oh.
Or should I say I desynced?
Yeah, I desynced too. Okay. So that
What?
that was exciting.
Are they still in the match? It says they're playing.
That's even more interesting.
It looks like it was just us observers that desynced.
All right, so shall we try again?
We should do that. We should try it again.
Okay, I'm in.
Wait, can I join? All right, I'm in. All right, we should be good to
Okay.
go. Because they wouldn't have been interrupted. It would have just been us observers. So
Yep.
while observers are down for a moment, we're back. All right, so what have we got here? We've got Team 1 versus Team 2. Team 2 here is the team, or sorry, yes, Team Furry, and Team 1 is Stormfury. I'm gonna botch that a few times. Let's see, what do we have here in terms of builds? Healthy dose of economy on both sides. Team 1's going
Yep.
for the workshop. Team 2 going for
Team 2.
the armory.
Armory, yep.
Back to Lobby Simulator 2018 gameplay plugin has been re-enabled. Alright, Team 1 also electing to build an armory.
Okay. Covering their bases.
It looks like we're going to have another much slower match. Is this team deathmatch? We see there's two workshops. I saw it was on co-op.
Yeah, it should. I'm pretty sure it was on co-op.
I saw it on co-op. Is that why we desynced? Because our client saw it as co-op and theirs saw it as TDM.
That's a good question.
We may need to restart this match. I'll leave the call up to you.
I could have sworn it was. I could have sworn it was co-op. I didn't touch that setting after setting it in the first match. We didn't restart the lobby. We just confirm in the chat, I guess.
That's what I'm looking through now. One of them in chat says it's TDM.
No, no, he's just. Oh, that's weird.
Yes, King, I see you. Oh, they're definitely in TDM. There's only 3 bases. And they're separate. They have separate tech structures.
Oh, it's meant to be co-op. I'll restart.
Okay.
Okay. I have no idea how that changed.
Yeah, it says team co-op here on my screen.
Yeah, it just changed now. No, we're gonna stick with that map. Sorry
All right.
about that, guys. We'll
I
get
don't-
there eventually.
Don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I can't control it from here. I don't know how that got changed.
All right, we are ready to go.
Okay.
Same team, same map. But this time we are indeed in co-op.
Mm.
15 minutes on the
Lot-
clock.
Lots of income. Oh, we're not. Yeah, they get us spare base, don't they?
Yep, this is a 4v4 map, so in co-op all bases will spawn. Most players when playing on co-op don't treat it like a single base. They treat each of their own bases. They treat the map as if they each have their own base, which is inefficient, but I suppose
Yeah.
easier to do.
Might do it like this.
Lobby Simulator has suffered a fatal glitch. Alright, so the starts look very similar to the last time. We have tech going down for both sides, and we have more economy coming out of left side than the right side this time. This time, right team has got this central base that's going very wide. You'd say they're a bit of a square, if you will.
Yeah, that's a block. with not very many resources. Granted, with 4 reactors, they'd be making some decent resources just from that.
And it is a straight 400 energy, which is more energy than a lot of players get, period, over the course of their match. Team 1 also investing some additional turbines on top of their already heightened energy production. Team 1 definitely going with the full resource production route. Chat saying it could be a bait box.
Bait box.
We'd get some fishing going around here.
That'd be interesting if they could pull that off.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Left team is not really taking advantage of the extra base. I mean, they added some mines around it.
Well, left team doesn't appear to be doing much in the way of base redesign so much as just adding more stuff
Yeah.
into the innards of them. Team 2 is definitely adding on to all of their bases and changing them wildly. Team 2 also looking like they can get some aggression out fairly quickly here. Team 1 definitely going for the heavier weapons. Looks like cannons will be their first choice.
Yep. Team 2 is going to go the missiles.
Which will be coming online shortly here, so we'll see if they use them immediately or save for the 1-2 punch with the warhead. Every time I play on this map, I have to resist the temptation to build all the way underneath the Viper and just go all the way to the back of the edge of the world. Every time I look at this, I'm like, you know, I could do it, and that's good enough reason for me to want to.
Just hide some stuff back there, some turbines or something.
Alright, well, Team 2 definitely going for the upgrade before firing. Team 1 does have a couple of flaks already, and perhaps a third being built right here?
And these guys have actually not fired their missiles
Yes.
and upgraded one of them to warheads. So, and the bottom right base has missiles now as well. So,
Ooh.
and here we go.
And there it is. The first launch of the swarms. And the flak completely shutting them down. The warhead coming out after the flak are on cooldown, but they should come off cooldown, and there they are. They are gone. Well, rip you, I suppose. Nosehead is disconnected. Are you still in Discord? Alright guys, looks like Nosehead's having a bit of a connection issue going on here. He's both disconnected from the game, and while he's still in Discord lobby, he's not responding. He's probably having a connection issue on his personal machine. So let's just keep this going. So far, the match is going steady. We are good to go. Team 1 firing off the first cannon, missing entirely, but they have their cannon online. Team 2, no such heavy weapons, despite building the heavy weapons, the cannon facility. Team 2 taking a cannon hit. Team 1's up to 3 cannons now. Firing again. Complete and miss. It looks like the bait box is working. All the cannons firing straight toward the center base, but there's nothing there but background brace, and the shots falling straight through. A nicer hit disconnects the center base from its economy. Fortunately for them, it's just one little strut away from recovering that. More cannon shots heading to the center base. Center base actually taking some heavy hits here. Instead of going for the bait section of the box, they're actually hitting its struts, its connection points. Ooh, there is a warhead. Warhead gets taken out, and just about every single swarm missile gets taken out as well. Center base trying to hang on here, rebuilding their struts. Oh, that's close. If those two pieces hadn't been background bracing, this base would have been gone. Not only gone, but fallen onto his friend below. Another cannon shot. And the swarm missiles entirely stopped. Ooh, that's a triple cannon. That's another hit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is that gonna make it? That does, and it falls. Fortunately for Team 2, the base was not sliced off, and it was destroyed directly, meaning that it will not fall upon their opponents down below. And oh boy, guys, we have a lot of batteries here in this bottom base. Team 2 is crumbling. These batteries taking damage. If this goes off, there's going to be some serious chain reactions going around here. Another cannon hit, splashing harmlessly in the background bracing, as the remains of Team 2's upper base rain down upon the lower ones. Swarm missiles back and forth, but so far the anti-air has been pretty consistent. We've had no major hits from the swarm missiles except for that nuke, which just it was far enough away that the splash damage wasn't critical, but it did deal pretty heavy damage. Oh, we have another explosion down. That looks like it was burned down, ladies and gentlemen. Team 2 has lost a second base. That triple cannon setup from Team 1 has completely shredded base after base. Again, the missiles are shut down, but now Team 1 no longer has any anti-air, and a nuke landing on the third of Team 1's bases, or Team 2's bases, I'm sorry, destroying it. The triple cannon coming across and breaking everything down. Team 2 is eliminated. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a victor here. So, Nosehead, are you back? Had a bit of a connection issue there.
I am back. I just need to connect to you on Steam, strangely.
Alrighty.
Because of the bug that's affecting everybody else. So I need to... Will you be my friend on Steam? Okay. Well, that was... Oh, I just see it now. Hold on. Here we go. I'm back. Okay, Incursus, are you there? Okay, well, Incursus is now gone. Maybe it's... Hold on, it could be me here. It's probably me. Oh, no. I'm there.
Hello there. Sorry about that. Had a minor driver hiccup. Rebooted all my drivers, and one of them was the audio driver. I am back.
Okay. So am I. I didn't actually get to see the end, and everybody on my stream didn't get to see the end of that last match.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. It was Team Furry has won.
Team Fury. Okay, cool.
Or sorry, Stormfury. Team Furry was eliminated that round.
Team Furry. So Stormfury wins. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
that's correct.
Stormfury wins. Okay, cool. Submit. Right. And that has updated. Cool. So that's... Now we're going to try Stratospheric Artillery versus the Wolf Pact.
Oh, that name sounds familiar.
Oh, is that you?
Indeed.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, let me just, let's just try and get everybody in there now.
Alright, let me hop off Observer onto Team 1.
Okay. Now, let's go to Discord and make sure I'm in the right teams. Okay. Okay, just waiting on them to join.
See if I can get my team in here. I should probably get them on my own voice chat.
Yeah, you should.
Alright, so they're already in Team 1 chat, so let me hop in there. Hello, teammates.
Hello, Incursus. We did not practice at all.
Oh,
It's going to go perfectly
yeah.
fine.
Of course, it's all gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. We're here to have fun and good time to get wrecked.
I just want to get you guys some a shiny blue rank, so I'm gonna try as hard as I can.
Nothing's wrong with
Everyone knows
Furry's
the
sanity,
champion
not.
rank is the best rank. Oh, Zimsa just joined through Steam.
Okay.
Don't even bother with the
Alright, I seem to be having minor technological hiccups here. My mouse and audio drivers keep having panic attacks.
While that's happening, I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Alright. So guys, if it seems that I should be talking and I'm not, let me know in chat, because my audio driver may have hiccuped again and rebooted itself. I have to manually re-enable it in order to get it to come online. So let me know if it sounds like or if it looks like I'm talking, but there's no voice. Actually, For Honor Forge, that sounds like a great idea. Have to keep that one in mind. Zimsa, we can use Discord to chat. We have our own group.
Okay.
Hey, Senator or not. I suppose that makes sense. Vacuously true. Even if it's a little bit depressing. Have to skip the match. What's up? Other team didn't show.
Oh.
Alright, well,
How
that's
unfortunate.
one way to go about it. Well, congratulations, guys. We just beat round 1.
Yay!
GG, guys.
Who were we up against anyway?
We were up against... Who were we up
Deadly
against?
Scout and
The
Night
Wolf
Wolf
Pack.
LB.
Yes. I hadn't seen them in the
Stormfury.
Discord before. Next we have Coalition of Idiots versus Mountain Giants. Alright, let me hop
I
in there.
guarantee nothing will go correctly.
Of course.
By the way, Incursus, you should probably put the tag at the ending. Like,
Alrighty, I've returned.
You have,
After
yes, and
long and
that we
great
have-
battle.
next teams. This is really need to get more cat herding going on here. OP Mouse Squad and the Smoke Sash Grinders.
Are we going down? Okay.
Yep.
OP Mouse Squad. Now, I've seen those players here. Alright, OP Mouse Squad versus Derek Elemental.
Yeah, Smoke Sash Grinders is part of their name.
Yes. I know both of them are here. There's that group, the Elemendorfs. Verona Forge, I think you took the words right out of Wargaming's mouth. Oh, I saw you, Wargaming. I saw it. I just didn't have a comment for it. Alas, maybe next time for the tournament. You know, these guys are very punctual. I feel bad for their teammates because, or for their opponents, because their opponents have not shown up. Where I saw them in the Discord. Where did they go? Yeah, they're online. They're playing forts right now. Are they in a match and just not paying attention?
That's a good question.
Alright, we have says, I am up. We can't join. Alright, let me go ahead and add them.
Okay.
They don't see the lobby. Add me on Steam.
Okay, so that's it. Definitely says co-op, so that's not changing again.
Alright, where is it? There he is. Alright, so we should have at least one of them joining in now. I need to clean out my friends list. I have so many pending friend requests. Searching through it every time. To find one person. There they go. Alright, so I have all three of them added. They should be able to join in now.
Okay.
Now, that's a good question, Wargaming. I have a link to show her
We'll get there
because
eventually.
she needs to see the brain-controlled cat ears.
I'm gonna take this moment. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Hey, Yemia, welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're waiting for the last couple guys to join in. I think I need to restart my forts. I'll see if I can do that after this match. Because I'm having some noticeable issues here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if it comes up on stream. The second mouse. It does. You see I have two mice right now. Look at that.
Okay, so who are we waiting on now?
Alright, I'm back. We are waiting on the third member of their team. I'm having computer issues. I have two mice on my screen right now, which is fun. Only one of them interacts with forts. The other one does not. And every so often it resets, which disables my mouse for like 3 seconds, and then it removes my audio, or destroys my audio driver for a minute there. That's fun.
There's gremlins going on in this tournament. Okay, looks like everybody's in. Everybody's ready. Everybody's tired of
Indeed.
waiting. Ready up.
So we have the OP Mouse Squad versus Derek Elementdorfs. Derek Elementdorfs being on Team 1.
Oh, you don't have a delay on your stream apparently, Incursus.
Is that so?
Hmm.
That's kind of concerning. I could have sworn I set that up again. Unless
that's what,
something has changed.
Just double check.
Thank you for letting me know while I look into that. I would have to restart the stream to fix it, if that's the case.
You okay there? I'm gonna get this going. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. My notifications are just going through the roof.
Yeah, it seems as if my delay settings have been reset. Don't have the custom delay. It's not no delay, but it's not the
Yeah.
ideal delay.
Okay.
Oh, that's so strange. There's multiple mice on the screen right now. And they move at different speeds. Oh, that's so funny. Look at that. I'm making circles. Alright. We're having some technical difficulties, it looks like, in the match.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
Inix didn't make it
wasn't
into
in
the game, but he's here now, it looks like.
Okay. Should I start over?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, Wargaming. I've tried that a few times.
Okay, ready up Incursus. And we are good. Everybody's good. Settings right. Teams are right. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Mouse is Mouse is having a good time, it looks like. Fluffy Sheep says I can fix it by pressing Alt F4. Probably could, actually, and I'm probably going to do that at the end of this match. Just to get the reset in there.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so Team 2, we have the... I need to look that name up again, because it's the OP Mouse Squad on Team 2 here. And on Team 1, we have Derek Elemendorfs.
Oh, we got dropping bits. Droppings. Look out.
Indeed, they're going for the upper platform.
Okay, we got some tech straight up. That's cool.
It's always a good idea to go for technology
Yeah.
early, that way you have the options.
Yep. It's definitely, especially with the extra resources.
It is
a good way to
absolutely
go.
crucial.
Mm.
It looks like we already have weapons coming out for both teams, which is much, much faster than previously. Now, I recognize the name Inixix from Team 2 here. He was
Yes.
very high in the leaderboards last I checked.
Yep.
The other two members I do not recognize.
I believe Inix is French.
Would not surprise me.
So I think him and X-Rays and have been hanging out, probably planning some sort of crazy super team. Speaking of super teams, there is a super team in this tournament, consisting of all previous tournament winners.
I did see that. It was
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious
Yeah,
how X-Rays will hold up. X-Rays is usually more of the 1v1 player.
Yeah. But he's chosen good teammates, that's for sure.
Alright, the weapons are coming online for both teams.
Yep. And we got a missile rush about to happen on the left on the team 1.
Got a missile rush happening
Having
from both
fire.
sides, but Team 1 and Team 2 looking to fire at about the same time.
Yeah.
Within
Here we go.
1 or 2 seconds difference.
Yep. And no AA on the left.
Oh. Team 1's top base without the AA is just taking a lot of damage. Another hit or two like that and they might just go down, which will disable half of their firepower. Inix has disconnected.
Yep.
That's not
They
good.
have issues. No.
Unfortunately, this is co-op, and his teammates can make up for it. But that's never a good sign.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I see that he's had to restart forts.
Oh.
But Team 1 losing connection with one of their missile batteries. That might be enough to actually give them the delay they need.
Yeah. These guys are having lag issues.
Oh, those machine guns holding on for dear life. Oh, Team 1 just hanging on a sniper, destroying one of the missile launchers from Team 2. They're going for the second missile launcher too. But Team 1 is finally starting to stabilize with the sandbags. Inix making it back into the match.
I hope he can make it. Always get a bit nervous when people rejoin.
Yeah, we've had experiences where bad things can happen. Actually, I don't see him. I don't see he successfully made it in.
I assume he's the middle base on the right?
Or, you know, as much claim as you can put on a co-op match.
Yeah, exactly. That was the fort that was sort of stopped progressing, so...
And Team 1 doing quite well with the anti-air, but Team 2, Team 2 doing quite well with the anti-air. Team 1 still lacking in anti-air, but they've got a lot of firepower to make up for it.
Oh, top base right. A lot of fire. Out. Oh, he's put it out, but...
And I'm back. Oh, Inix joined as a observer.
Can he can change his... Oh, here we go.
And Inix has timed out again.
Yeah.
It looks like Team 2 is just having a lot of connection issues, like technical difficulties.
Yep.
They're managing to stay alive just on the backs of the auto turrets, should I say, the auto-firing machine guns.
Yeah.
We have
actually, let's have a look at the pings. Yeah, so Felix has
he was sitting on 1,000 ping for a moment there.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's just a connection issue on his end.
Yeah. Yeah, not much I can do about that.
Oh.
And now all their pings are good, so...
Yep, and it's back up to 700, and it's back down. Alright, so Team 2 having some technical difficulties here, and they're on the back foot. I don't think there's really much we can do to help them here.
No.
This is just on them.
And I mean, like, the server that everybody's playing on is in New York. We chose that location as it's mostly central. Rather than, say, hosting it here in Australia, which would be bad for everybody.
Alright, I'm still having audio issues over here. I think we would have to do a hard reset of the stream and add the delay while I'm at it.
Yep. Are you doing that now, or are you going to wait till after?
I'll wait to the end of the match, because it's just the audio that cuts out every minute or so at this point.
Oh,
So we can still see the match. It's just the audio, which is not fun. And it only cuts out for a second, and whenever it happens, it re-desyncs the mouse, which is always a fun experience. So I get to play around with multiple mice on the screen at once. Alright, Inix is trying to load back in.
okay.
Miraculously,
Power
his
to
team
him.
is still alive. The nuke just
it's-
dancing through
this
the
one.
AI. Is that going to be it for
That's
that
gonna do
base?
it.
That's going to do it.
Yeah. Yep.
One of their teams is down, or one of their
Yep.
bases is down.
Players. Yep.
They're gonna cycle all the remaining firepower into the next base, and there's nothing there to stop it. They've
Nah.
got a machine gunner, and it's completely missing. Hey, but one of a complete wisp managed to hit.
Look at that crazy.
Oh.
warhead.
What is it doing? It hit the wrong base. Not even by a small margin. Oh, there goes the center base. All right, 3 bases worth of firepower focused onto a single top, already destroyed base, and it has no defenses.
Gonna join right at the.
Well,
death.
he managed to make it in right just in time to watch everything fall.
Oh.
That's the end of that.
Kronk is saying restart because he was 2v3 all the time. And yeah. How's everybody's ping now? Everybody's connected.
Well, the issue with Felix is that there's a it's fine until it hits 700. But I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this.
Yeah, well, saying that it's because that somebody's pulled their cord out.
As I was saying, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream because I'm having some audio issues here, and go ahead and add a delay onto it while I'm at it. So I will be right back. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, good luck.